Hey guys, welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast. And February is right around the corner. And Choices January Insider was there, and there has been a lot of new updates with Choices. So, first of all, a new feature is there with Choices that is called the pilot bugs. So, basically, it's for everyone, VIPs and non VIPs. So, I think this is a really good thing because a lot of people said that for non VIPs they don't get exclusive books anymore. That is, first comes out for VIPs and then it releases for non VIPs, and kind of it's like they already get to know about it from either the captions in the book app itself, but also from Instagram or other place if they're interacting with other choices players. But so what happens with this new pilot book is that they release the first chapter, I believe, or the first couple chapter of some books with topics, and they see that how much people are interacting with this in terms of, I guess they have the data on their app, like how many people are playing this book and how much reaction this book is getting, and on basis of that they give it a sequel, not sequel, like let's continuation, so they continue it, and if it doesn't get that much traction they discontinue it. So for instance, there was this book, the mafia book, I can't remember its name actually, but it actually is getting a lot of traction, and it is I think it kind of got the continuation, the mafia book. So there's been some books like that. I think the spy I married and our summer crush, my fake valentine, these are also these kind of pilot books. So that is there, and currently Face Off is being released for VIP. So this is a sequel of your book called what's the name of the book? I think it was a Hot Shot, that book. So that is a new interesting feature and thing about that. Also, the currently releasing books, Immortal Desires Paths Not Taken. It is probably coming out for non VIPs, or probably has come out, and Immortal Desire is also coming out in February for VIPs. So book three, probably you're gonna see a witch or something more powerful being that is even killing vampires. So this is gonna be great. So another sequel, and that'll be it. And I don't think any more books will get a sequel after this, or at least like the books from 2022 or that period, which is now the golden age for me. Terrafest Origins is also coming out in February, which is really nice because they are actually bringing out books. And to be honest, I don't know, like if you guys were on Story Loom or if you knew about it, but I think after the closing of Story Loom, like they are focusing more on choices in and of itself, and they're bringing out short stories and books. Like there's a high school story, chat story also, and this kind of pilots, experiments they're doing there. And Terrafest Origins is there. And for non-VIPs, Blades 3, Crimes of Passion 3, where we find our dad's killer. Blades 3, we have to deal with this old gods years apart, which is an interesting story, let's just say. Bitten is there, the gender log vampire werewolf romance story, basically Twilight Saga. And then there's Plus One that's still coming out, which is a really nice book. And then upcoming wide releases, as I said, Best Served Hot, this is coming in January. I think it's already been released. Our Summer Crush, this is also in January. Spy I Married, this is also January. My Fake Valentine, this is in February, and probably will come out around 14th of February. Remember, in 2021, probably around February, With Every Heartbeat came out. And before that, Open Heart was releasing just in time for Valentine's. And Alpha to February, and Inheritance February. So it's gonna be interesting. Alpha 2 is also in store. It's come out. So there's a lot to unpack, and there's something about the Spy I Married book. They said the pilot book. They say in the Spy I Married, you tie the knot with the person of your dreams, only to find out they're not who you thought they were. The two of you are forced to run for your lives, gathering allies to help you fight along the way. But the big question is, can you love someone you barely even know? Brenna, the writer, says this, and to be honest, this is a gender locked book. So I wish, because the plot is really interesting, and I personally would have liked it more if it were gender of choice. Let me know, guys, your thoughts and opinions in the comments. And then there's our summer crush. They talk about it. Your old high school crush, who also happens to be your sister's best friend, is staying at your beach house for the summer. As you rediscover your feelings, you find yourself in a complicated situation when you discover your sister has feelings for them too. Donna Ryder. So it's a basically really complicated rom-com story. Now, I don't complain here particularly for gender locking, but I mean, I would have liked it if it were not gender locked, but still, like, you get the feeling. It's that typical generic rom-com. You know what's gonna happen probably, but you still read it for the drama. And Hot Shot Stories here. Hockey season is back, they say. It's your job to keep the team in tip-top shape. Get ready for some hands-on training with face-off. Choose between the superstar veteran and upstart rookie, and push the boundaries of what it means to warm up and recover. Jeffrey Ryder. So basically, in this book, there are two love interests, gender of choice book, and one is a senior, one is a junior, and you are the physio here, I believe. So it's an interesting book, and you can read it when it comes out if you're non-VIP. And so the Do No Harm, this is that mafia book. So they also address that since players are loving it, we're working on more content for Do No Harm. We're still assessing how boardroom alpha is doing, and we'll keep everyone updated when we have more information. And then they talk about Best Served Hard. This is coming for non-VIPs in January, and it ended in 5 or 6 chapters. So what happened there? They said we have officially greenlit more content for Plus One and Best Served Hot. Stay tuned for more information on what's to come for those two choices stories. So Plus One probably gonna get a sequel. What are your plans for improved facial expressions in game? Now, here's the thing: like, there's a lot of talking about use of AI, because anyone who has played Do No Harm, they know the way the love interest is designed. Like, choices, love interest designs, and character designs had a specific type. All the old choices books until 2022, 2023. If you see, even in 2024, early 2024. But right now there are some changes. So a lot of people are speculating there could be AI contribution to it, and I don't know, like, this is a fact. And even Do No Harm, how the love interest smiles, and there's a stain in the chest looks different, so the love interest, and when the blood stain is gone, it looks different. So a lot of inconsistency there. It says our art team is working on improving natural expressions for future stories. Look out for these changes in upcoming books. So let me know, guys. There's a lot of things that are happening, with in terms of the use of AI, like how people are concerned whether the writings it can be some AI contributions, or it's just the artwork. So what do you think? What are your thoughts, opinions? I would love to hear. And Blades is also ending. I haven't read Blades yet until 5th chapter I have read. After that, I'll continue in March, and then I'll binge read it, and then I'll talk with you guys. Let me know, guys, what are your thoughts? They say we can't believe that we wrapped up the final chapter of the Blades of Light and Shadow series. Thank you to everyone who has played Blades, and if you haven't, it is never too late. You'll have no regrets getting started. I love that book. I would love to end it on a high. 2020 reminds me of a quick word from one of the writers of Blades. Emmy says, we have loved journeying through Morella alongside the rest of you these last few years. Oh boy, we have. It's bittersweet saying goodbye, but remember, every ending is also a new beginning. And then there's talk about VIPs, that we are revisiting some of our favorite choices stories in this upcoming slots. So the Immortal Desires Path Not Taken and Terrorist Origins. So let me know, guys, what book chapter you're on, what book you're playing, how's your choices journey going. I will check with you guys again after I read Blades and Crimes of Passion 2 with review of those books until I have exams and some stuff to need to take care of. But love you, Choices family, and let me know if you're new to Choices, like, how's everything going. I'll probably have more time in a few months, weeks, and then I'll make more videos about, like, what kind of choices, stories, genres, or ranking videos I'll make. Let me know, give me ideas, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments. And see ya, stay safe.